Alright guys, welcome to RC Mojo. We've been building a lot of planes lately. Thought it was about time we put together another truck. I'm a big fan of the Tamiya M chassis, and when this guy was announced it got added to the list. It's a four-wheel drive, small proportions with independent suspension all round. Nice. I think it's really aimed at slightly bumpy terrain taken at speed. We're going to build it stock with added ball bearings and see how it goes. The plan is to try and turn it into a trail truck. Should be fun. Right, first things first, let's have a look in the box. There's not too much in there as it's only a small kit. First out are the Tamiya Rally Block tyres. Not the best tyres around, but they'll get the truck going. The included ESC, a TBLE02, it'll do censored brushless as well as brushed. The metal parts bag with the gears and some other plastic bits. As usual, the bags are all lettered so you can find the bits you need. There's the torque tune motor, nice. The polycarbonate body up to the usual Tamiya standard, like it. Some rather shiny 1.9 inch wheels. I think at some point we'll need to fit some 1.5s. The mirrors from the Pajero body even include a Pajero front body mount. Chassis and gearbox parts made of a really good strong plastic. Some bright red parts, hubs mostly I think. Here we have some friction shocks and the suspension parts. This one's a slightly flexible plastic, ideal as it will have a little bit of give in it. Some more chassis bits in that hard plastic, chassis spacers, servo mount, and some other bits. The usual bits of paper with lots of writing on. Never read one, no idea what's on it. Instructions for the body. As always with Tamiya, it's really clear what you need to do. The build manual looks lovely. Can't wait to get started. There's nothing quite like building a Tamiya. Something about the fit and finish. And last out the box, the decal sheet, or decal if you prefer. Not pre-cut, which is how I like them. On the other side are the window masks. Again, not pre-cut. I like it. The dark bits are templates for modifying the Pajero mirrors. A neat touch. Hold on, that wasn't the last thing. We almost forgot the antenna tube. Well, that's quite a decent amount of bits, especially for the price. Quite a few new parts. The chassis is all new, with the spacer blocks to adjust the wheelbase. You'd still need to buy or make the correct length drive shaft if you change it though. The general layout is very similar to the TL01. And if you look at the TL01 manual, the gears look pretty much identical, which is good, as that old gear train was extremely robust. There's a few bits you need in addition to the kit to get it going. There's the paint. By request, I'm painting this one in copper with a gunmetal base. Should look pretty neat, I think autumn camo. A standard size servo, a basic servo like a Futaba 3003 will do just fine. A receiver, just about anything with 2 or more channels will work. Of course you'll need a transmitter, and something compatible with your receiver might be a good idea. A battery, any old 6-pack will be fine, with a Tamiya connector if you don't want to be soldering. The interesting thing with this chassis is Tamiya has made the battery slot rectangular, meaning you can fit a hard case LiPo. Nice! Add to that a set of bearings, which I forgot to film. The Tamiya set, part number 54643, are rather nice, but not the cheapest. The usual suppliers of generic bearing kits should list the MF-01X soon, if they don't already. If we open the manual, we'll see the tools we'll be needing. The usual 2 screwdrivers. The small one is important when building the diffs. The screws are pretty small and very soft. The larger screwdriver tips often don't fit all that well, and you'll end up stripping the heads. Not good. Needle nose pliers, not completely sure what they have in mind for them. Side cutters, ideal for cutting parts from sprues. A good knife, useful for lots of things, like cutting and trimming. Good info that. There's also tweezers and scissors, I should imagine for the body. At the bottom there's some rubber cement. No idea what that would get used for on this kit. Only other essential would be some thin cyanoacrylate to glue on the tyres. There's a few other bits that would come in useful, mostly for the body. Some brush-on black paint for polycarbonate, like Pactra, brushes, and some clear acrylic paint, X22. You can get away without, it depends how much effort you want to put into the shell. Next up is the build, but I think that's going to have to wait until next time. Sorry. Well, I'm sure you know what's next, the usual please like if you liked, and if you're not already, why not subscribe? It's free after all. Yeah, one of these days I'll come up with something wise and insightful to put at the end of a video. Oh well, thanks for watching, bye guys.